Jyothi. Okay, I forgot on that. We have a disease, and it's much more contagious than the swine flu. Can you take a guess? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a trick question. Distinguished Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, that disease is nothing but happiness. We all have it. Okay? But how do we nurture it? Right? This is a disease that you don't want to get rid of. How do you inculcate in yourself to promote happiness within yourself and among other people? Right? One way to do it is to celebrate it. So how best to do it? Then spread the wealth around, like what a president would do, and promote it among other people. What is happiness? Right? Happiness is a being of being content. Right? You feel satisfied. Right? Some people have happiness in a momentary sense, like you have a fleeting experience that you feel, oh, I'm satisfied. This is a moment that I want to relish. Some people, it's repetitive, right? You want to get a schedule. You want to get every month or every week. You want to get reminded of some kind of a celebration that you want to go through. So there's a huge list of things that we celebrate. I want to get the list. I went to get it on the list. Every month there is something to celebrate, right? I know that most of it is commercialized, but at least you can get attached to something that you can celebrate for yourself, but at the same time spread it around, and you see other people celebrating, and then you get the disease contagious to yourself and celebrate it. I can run through the list. January, so you have the New Year's, you can go enjoy, and the religious people have the Epiphany, right? February, you have the Valentine's Day, and in March and April, you have the Easter and St. Patrick's Day. In May, you have the Memorial Day, and of course you have the Mother's Day too, and followed by the Father's Day the following month. And they have the Independence Day. You have back to school bash that you can celebrate if you want. Okay, and you have Labor Day, Columbus Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and now we are at the point where we are planning to celebrate Christmas. What are the moments that we wanted to celebrate, right? Some people celebrate when they achieve something. As Devam was talking about, we should celebrate mediocrity too. Okay? So the thing is, it's not celebrating the sense of mediocrity, but celebrating something that you achieved at that level. You know? That will motivate yourself. It not only motivates you, it motivates the people around you. Right? We use that technique. We've seen that being used in the corporations, right? They give you rewards. They have you parties when you finish the project, right? And they give you gifts. They give you 10-year anniversary, 5-year anniversary. It's a kind of celebration in a small sense. It's a celebration for you, right? So it's either you achieve something for yourself, or you're trying to appreciate something that someone did for you, or something they did for themselves. Sometimes you can celebrate for no reason. It doesn't matter. So you feel happy. You just want to go someplace, go to a bar, just have a few drinks, and you want to get to the level of being happy. So you just celebrate, right? So there's no reason. What I'm trying to say is that there need not be any reason to celebrate. So you can achieve something and celebrate. You get promoted. You appreciate someone else in your life, and then you can do it for no reason. But how do we celebrate? Let's look at a few things, right? The way we celebrate, some of them are subtle, right? We give a handshake and say, okay, appreciate what you did, right? It's a minor celebration. Some people just give a hug and they give a kiss, right? And do other things, but you go have a beer, throw a big party, or jump with joy. Right? But the other thing is you can also give some material things like gifts. Like you can give gifts, you can go on a travel, and you buy some flowers, right? So those are the way you celebrate. But what do we feel right now is, okay, we do this, but do we do with a sense of personal touch? Do we really enjoy it, right? Are we doing it when we really need to celebrate? So one of the problems is now we are in a schedule. As I ran through the list, right? We have every Thursday we have something, right, in the schedule, or every month we have something. So we had to go through the routine. Some people prefer that, but that's okay, as long as you understand the meaning, right? This holidays, people think, oh man, I got to buy the presents, right? So I have to buy the presents for Thanksgiving or for your anniversary, right? You say, oh, I got to remember my anniversary. So it becomes a chore. That's when it loses the luster, right? You basically, you don't want it loses the meaning in the sense that you're celebrating for the wrong reasons, right? You have, since it becomes a chore with the list of holidays, you wanted to make sure that what makes you happy is what you need to celebrate on, right? One of the two main reasons that I talked about was celebrate for your own satisfaction. Don't celebrate because there is a schedule out there. Celebrate when you feel that the others are going to enjoy. Right? So celebrate if you make other people happy, and it's a contagious one. If you celebrate for no reason, for example, you celebrate as the best day in your life, right? You think, okay, today I'm going to celebrate this particular occasion, right? You say, okay, I'm going to celebrate this. This is the best day in my life. So what are you going to lose, right? You're not losing anything. You think, what if it's not the best day in your life? Is that the risk you're taking? That's fine. At least you tried, right? You just move on to the next day, and they say, okay, I had a great time yesterday. Have that. It has to be impulsive, but not impetuous. That's okay if it's impetuous, right? In conclusion, what I want to say is happiness is contagious, right? And you need to spread it around. So you celebrate it. The way to do it is celebrate it with your friends, whom you know, or anyone you don't know. Just greet them, and have fun. So if you have more fun, people around you have more fun, and your life will be happy. But if you want to tag it with holidays, it's okay. If you wanted to go on a schedule, it's fine. But it's up to you how you want to enjoy your life.